Morning. We're back in Hanoi, and you might be able to see from the attire from people that strangely enough, that the temperature's dropped. That guy's got a big coat on, but no socks. It dropped to about, well, it was about 35 a couple of days ago, 36. I think yesterday it was a little bit cooler, but today it's around about 18 degrees. So you can see people have got fleeces on and hoodies and all sorts on. So do check the weather forecast before you come to Vietnam, Hanoi at least, because the weather's changing all the time. Very difficult to these days. I did get somebody asking how the weather was, but we're not a weather channel, but I can tell you what it was at the time, and it was hot and humid. And now it's got, when you go around the lake, it's quite windy, so it's cooler. So the kids have got hoodies on. Say hello. Hello. Oh, thanks. Mess up all the screen. Cheers for that. So yeah, it's a brisk, fresh morning walk. It's about 9 o'clock. We're actually in Hanoi for personal business, but for a few nights, so there might be a few videos coming. We did film at one of our favourite restaurants last night, so I'll edit that down and show you in a couple of days. So do stay tuned for that, stay subscribed. As I say guys, this channel is mainly to get our business out there. Encourage you guys to take us up on our services, travelagenthanoi.com. We've had quite a few people who've taken us up on their trip to Vietnam. We're very grateful for that. It's still post-pandemic times. It's 1 year in, but it's still low business. So do please, even if it's just for a day tour, that will help support the channel at least. So do pop on over to our website at travelagenthanoi.com and have a look, take a look around. But currently we're going to take a look around Hanoi. Now I have been trying to do live streams in my village where we live for my other channel, Vietnam Village Life. If you haven't seen that channel, do pop on over and subscribe, because that channel is for needing subscribers. It's there's a lot of pockets where the live stream cuts out. I don't know why, but here in Hanoi I was hoping that it's going to be a lot better, a lot more signals. Yeah, but we're not going over there. He wants an ice cream. 9 o'clock in the morning, 18 degrees. I know I'm English, and that's pretty normal. So at the weekend, yesterday, actually there's a lot of action being going on. Saturday there was a fire at the Red Bridge, just near the temple there. And also Saturday evening they had a Earth Hour. They switched all the lights off for an hour to save energy and the climate, help with the world. And last night there was some break dancing. I must admit it wasn't terribly good. My friend at school, Decca Reynolds, break dancer. Now that's a break dancer. He was good. He's never going to watch this channel. But yeah, he was good. These guys, not so. But it took me back to the 80s at least. That was funny. all these pavilion type things, these were up for like some kind of event that was on over the weekend. I know you love the trees. Let's have a look at this tree, Will. This is one of my favourite parts of Hanoi. If you haven't seen my channel before, you will come across... Oh, there's some fish in there, Will, is there? Oh no. No. They're leaves. But the trees that dangle into the lake, it's one of the greatest things to see in Hanoi. Beautiful, I think. Yeah, there was some kind of event all the way down this street. The road was all blocked off, as it is every weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. If you didn't know, if you've got a hotel in the centre, then you will be dropped off outside the barriers. You are not allowed in with the cars, taxis, buses, what have you. So you will have to walk with your luggage to the hotel. Just a little tip there for you. If you do book with us, we tend to book hotels in the right area that allows you to be dropped off at the door. So if you want a stress-free holiday, do contact us at booking@travelagenthanoi.com. But to give us more of a chance of giving you a good holiday at the right price and for the right things that you want to see, please fill in our contact form on the contact us website, on the website. It's got a lot of information you need, and it may take you a few minutes to fill in, but at the end of the day it'll be a lot easier for me to give you the best for the best. Quick break, having a bong. The news recently has been about the lack of pavements or sidewalks, as you say in America, because of the bikes and the shops selling things, and it seems to have been cleared up a little bit, but I've lived here for about 10, 11, 12 years. I think it's 12 years this year, and they do it for a short period and then it goes back to normal. People put all their food stalls out on the pavement so you can't walk, and when you're walking with a pushchair you're like this, going around bikes, or you're going off the curb onto the main road. It's quite dangerous when you've got a baby, so be aware of that. The food stalls, they know when the police are coming, so they put everything away, and then when they've gone they come back out again. So it's just daft. It's never going to happen. It's never going to solve a problem. So when you do come to Hanoi, you will end up walking on and off paths. If you've got a baby carrier and the baby doesn't mind going in it, she doesn't like it, then do use that. Hello Kathy, hello Joanne, nice to see you guys. I've got my phone in my bag and I'm desperately trying to keep the live stream going because it just doesn't happen in the village. You see people walking like this, that's their exercise. Normally it's much earlier where people come out and they're dancing, and Joanne, you've probably seen it, doing the dancing, not the break dancing, they're all in the 70s. But they're out down. Oh, actually we've got some dancers here now, so you're in for a treat, so do stay tuned. Look at this tree here, lovely. Some guys, it's not about the camera, is it? It's how you use it. I'm really crap, so I'd love to be able to get nice pictures. Got all snacks here, sausages. Xin chào. Lạc, lạc không? Lạc. Hey, here we go. Hello. You'll see that more often when it's cooler weather. Get warmed up for the day. Yeah. Bit overgrown here. I don't know what they're growing here. I think it's just been left. Yeah. Coming up to the Red Bridge. 10 minutes in, no cutting live stream, or have I just jinxed it? So you're maybe wondering where my wife is. She's off doing our personal things. Those that know what's happening. And we'll hopefully get it all done by tomorrow, and then we'll find out in a few weeks if we're successful or not. I'll tell you all about it in a few months' time. Look at that tree there, beautiful. Should we go this way? Go on then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this way. You be careful on that edge, alright? Multitasking here. My mum said men can't multitask. She's wrong. Thank you, thank you. Good morning. Yeah, I wonder where that fire was. I think it was just at the other end of the Red Bridge. It's an electrical fault of some sort. Now, those of you who've been to Hanoi and Vietnam in general, you can't believe that, surely. Not an electrical fault. Electrics are so good here. Whee! I used to do cabling, fibre optics mainly, but Cat 5, 6, 7 cabling for telecommunications, and I've done some neat cabling work because it had to be done neat. But when you come here in Hanoi, you kind of have a heart attack. I know electricians that will come here and go, OMG. What's up? No, not today. Too much to do there. I can multitask, but not that much. So guys, there's the Red Bridge. If you've never seen it before, it's pretty iconic for Hanoi. And one of those, and the monument in the centre of the lake as well, that's usually signifies Hanoi. And this area is known for where you can pick up the cyclo. The guys are all on the edge. They'll all shout at you. You'll know a cyclo before you see it. You'll hear him before you see him. I paid about 150 for a cyclo for me and my son, but that was a year ago, before the pandemic, before Vietnam reopened. Now I think you're looking at 250. If you're a good haggler, you may get it for better price, but that's what somebody paid recently, and I think that's not too bad really. 250. Yeah, that's for an hour, but make sure you agree on the route, and make sure he goes a little bit faster than walking pace. These trees, man, beautiful. But what I'll do, if we're still streaming, oh my god, that's a bit of a challenge. This area was all revamped, so this, if you can imagine, Will, are you serious? One slip. It was revamped. All these edges here have been redone, and it looks magnificent. But where the trees are, obviously they've got to keep the trees growing and alive, so they're not going to damage it too much or change it too much. So coming up the beginning of the open top bus tour, I have done a video of this. I basically sat at the front, pointed the camera out the front, and filmed the whole journey for an hour. So go and have a look at that if you want to see what kind of things you'll see on that journey. If you want to get a ticket, you go to this ticket booth here. During the weekends the bus won't start here, it'll start at the Opera House, but buy your ticket here. I've done this a couple of times, so you can look back at the other videos. Yeah. Oh, the fountain's on. We'll take you to the fountain. So this is the bus here, Hanoi City Tour. Prices are in my other videos, so do click through the playlist and have a look at the videos there. You get to see the information. Yeah, you hold on to the pushchair. Not too tight. Okay. She's getting excited about the fountain. Right. This is pretty iconic for Hanoi as well. The fountain. It's not usually on. It's a weekend thing, but during the day it's never the only roundabout in there. There's a few bars up here. There used to be a bar there that did big 1 litre drinks of beer. Okay, Will. Pushchair. Now then, navigating roads in Hanoi. You come this side, Will. Come this side. Hold on to the pushchair. You always continue walking, and the bikes will go around you. Taxis, however, they're a different breed. So do be wary of taxi drivers. They don't really give a toss. Grab! There's a lot of Grab drivers around. If you ever needed a Seon, which is a motorbike taxi or a car taxi, download the app. You'll get a chance to take pretty cheapish taxi rides around the city, especially on the back of a motorbike. So we're actually on Ding Liet Street. This has got a few. These shops are normally, there's a lot more open in the evenings because people tend to be on Halong Bay trips or day trips to Ninh Binh. If you do want a day trip to Ninh Binh, to Tam Kok or Chang An, do check out our day trips section on the website at travelagenthanoi.com. We've got a lot of day trips throughout Vietnam: Hanoi, Hue, Hoi An, even Cat Ba, Saigon, Phu Quoc as well. And if you do need a Halong Bay cruise, we do offer Halong Bay cruises as well. Sorry for not keeping up with the chat, guys. I can't really read that from here. So Ding Liet Street leads up into the beer street of Ta Hien. Nothing will be open now, of course. It's just after 9, so. Oh, I think that's the lady's fingers fruit. Remember that? Watch out, Will. I've got to keep an eye on Will, got to keep an eye on the pushchair, got to keep an eye on traffic, and hold the camera. Multitasking, come on. Right, watch this truck, Will. As you can see, guys, there are paths, and actually we probably could go on a path, but then you come across this. Pretty selfish, really. I mean, where they could park I don't know, but that's the situation. You're walking there, the bank's there, you walk a little bit on the road, on the path, on the road. Okay. Look at this place, this looks nice. Bangkong, be a cafe up top. Be a cafe. Oh, come on, Em. Come on, yeah. Cyclos everywhere. He's asking me to go on a cyclo and I've got a pushchair. He said, no problem, stick it up here. Oh, bloody hell. Right, hold on, Will. You see, you got a lot of foreign tourists in shorts and t-shirts. Probably haven't packed the bag well. The florist. She will collect all her flowers from the flower market about 2, 3, 4 in the morning, which is towards Westlake. I went there many years ago. So now we're on Ta Hien. Now this place on an evening at weekends is absolutely chock-a-block with people. The roads covered in chairs, stools, tables. It's an absolute mess. Yeah? What's that? Yeah, bad feet. There's the police. You know, you're 5 years old, Will, you're not knackered. Come on. There's the police. Now, for those of you who don't know, I used to have an office here. It was actually this one here. Small, really small. Took 2 steps and you were walking past me. So it wasn't particularly great, but guess where it was? Beer Street. This is Beer Corner. Imagine that we worked from 8 o'clock in the morning till 9:30 at night. Me and my wife. Oh, that wasn't the best of times, I tell you. People coming in asking for directions, people asking the prices of raincoats, people asking all sorts of stupid questions. One thing they didn't ask, can you sell me a tour? So we closed it down and went online, messing about with that. One guy came in, checked for a tour. 3 or 4 days later, he'd obviously been on the tour, come in and asked, oh, how much do you think I should pay for a raincoat? I think you can guess what I said to him. I won't say it now. I was going to go down there. Will? I was going to go down there, but it's looks like they've got some kind of construction going on. So this and clubs as well. They've got